I guess you could see a more human side to him.
A lot of people are like, always, he's doing the best he can, like he's been a good sport. I just don't care about that.
The only way I think he could get forgiveness from the general public is donating his winnings.
I guess my opinion of him has softened a bit. Doesn't disguise the fact that he obviously didn't do a very good job, but I don't think any of them did.
How do you feel about Matt Hancock coming third?
At least it wasn't first, but obviously I don't think he should ever have been on it in the first place. I think, personally, I feel like it's been this big ITV plot to get him to have like this redemption arc that I obviously don't think he deserves to have. And I hate that so many of the public can be like wooed over by someone, being a good sport or like getting involved. Like I literally don't care. It's not enough to forgive someone who's like caused so much pain to so many people. And I think it's a disgrace, personally.
I'm a little bit disappointed, but that's only because I had a bet on him to win. And if he won, I would have got like £250.
I feel pretty irrelevant, really. I think he's kind of done a bad job at his real job, and he's kind of gone on to find another career, so fair play to him. He's human as well, I guess.
You could say that the priorities aren't really, his priorities aren't straight, I suppose. It's more of a PR thing.
I haven't actually watched any of it, but
he's an absolute
I feel like it's just gone down, hasn't he? It's not a revival, I think. But
did he need the money? Is that what he went on there? Like, needed the
maybe
attention?
he got broke. Is he broke now? I don't know.
He's not still working in the thing, is he? Don't think so.
Don't know.
So he kind of went on being like, I want people to see like politicians as humans, kind of like promote dyslexia awareness, all of that. Do you think...
So he went on that to do that, and now he's just sogged some girls, so I feel like all is what he's tried to
Did
achieve.
he cheat on his wife in the, like...
He did, and there's a picture of him.
He's like, what, like...
So I think it's a failure from him. That's not good. Not good.
He went on kind of being like, I want to show the human side of politicians. Do you think that perhaps like other people's opinions have changed of him, and is that worrying?
I personally think yes. Like from what I've seen on like Facebook comment sections and stuff, I feel like a lot of people are like, always, he's doing the best he can, like he's been a good sport. I just don't care about that. Like for me, and I feel like most people kind of my age, I don't think are as forgiving, but I feel like there's a big like mumsy crowd who love I'm a Celeb who are way more likely to like let him off the hook now or something. And obviously I just don't agree with that.
I just think he's really weird. Like, I always thought he was weird from the get-go. I appreciate what he's doing. It's a bit weird watching him bathe and dance, but I know he went in for forgiveness, but the only way I think he could get forgiveness from the general public is donating his winnings, because he has enough money as it is.
Do you think it is a true reflection of politicians? Like, have you seen that they are more human?
I find it quite difficult to get a reflection of politicians just because our only exposure to them is on TV and newspapers, and that is their job, so not really, no. I think maybe more like American politicians like AOC who went in the protests, but as for England, I can't say we can.
Yeah, I think people who didn't know about it.
I've seen him on memes on Twitter, like, still a lot. Like, I can't lie, like, probably not.
I think probably just got worse. Yeah, probably got worse.
He should have just like ghosted and just like got out of there.
Shaved his head, changed his name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're in the jungle, I haven't watched this like series, but when you're in the jungle, it's like the cameras are constantly on you, and there's no like time to kind of not be in the public eye. You can't get away from the public eye, so he's being seen from all angles at all times. So yeah, I guess you could see a more human side to him.
I think it was refreshing to have somebody actually speak in kind of normal language, because politicians seem to be very unable to answer questions properly. So it was nice to see somebody just actually in plain English say, I messed up and I should have, done things differently perhaps, yeah.
So on that note, would you say that your opinion of him has changed now that he's done this?
He just seemed like a bit of a dweeb, really, I think, and that's kind of, everyone's human. So yeah, I guess my opinion of him has softened a bit. Doesn't disguise the fact that he obviously didn't do a very good job, but I don't think any of them did or are doing.